Primo Levi's Survival in Auschwitz, originally titled If This Is a Man, is one of the most harrowing and insightful testimonies of life in a Nazi concentration camp. Published in 1947, the memoir provides a detailed, vivid account of Levi's time in Auschwitz, where he spent 11 months after his arrest as a member of the Italian anti-fascist resistance. More than just a recounting of events, Survival in Auschwitz explores the dehumanization, brutality, and resilience of individuals caught in one of history's darkest chapters. Through his scientific mind and literary talent, Levi combines meticulous observation and deep philosophical reflection to narrate his experience, offering a profound exploration of the human condition. The memoir is not merely a record of survival, but also an ethical and existential inquiry into what it means to be human in the face of utter degradation. Historical context. To understand Levi's work, it is crucial to place it within the historical context of World War II and the Holocaust. The Nazi regime established Auschwitz in 1940 as a labor camp, but it quickly evolved into one of the most infamous extermination camps. By the time Levi arrived in February 1944, Auschwitz had become a complex of subcamps where millions of Jews, Poles, Romani, Soviet prisoners of war, and others were murdered. Levi, an Italian Jew, was deported following his capture by the fascist militia. His journey to Auschwitz and the events that unfolded there reflect the systematic brutality that characterized the Holocaust. Themes in Survival in Auschwitz. 1. Dehumanization and loss of identity. One of the memoir's most prominent themes is the systematic dehumanization of prisoners. Upon arrival, Levi and the other detainees are stripped of their belongings, clothes, and even their names. Instead, they are assigned numbers tattooed on their forearms. Levi becomes 74517, a number that symbolizes the erasure of individuality and humanity. Levi describes how the camp's environment and its rules were designed to reduce people to mere instruments of labor. Starvation, violence, and humiliation were tools used to strip prisoners of their dignity. The hierarchical structure within the camp, which included privileged inmates such as capos and block supervisors, further exacerbated this dehumanization by pitting victims against one another. Number 2. Survival and adaptation. Survival in Auschwitz was not simply a matter of physical endurance, but also a question of mental and emotional resilience. Levi writes extensively about the strategies prisoners employed to survive, whether by securing extra food, forming alliances, or conserving energy during forced labor. He describes the importance of maintaining a semblance of humanity amidst the chaos. Small acts, such as sharing bread or recounting poetry, became acts of defiance against the camp's attempt to reduce them to animals. A key figure in Levi's survival is Lorenzo, an Italian civilian worker who gives Levi extra food and clothing. Lorenzo's generosity reminds Levi of the world outside the camp, where human kindness and compassion still exist. This connection to humanity becomes a lifeline for Levi and reinforces his determination to survive. Number 3. The role of memory and testimony. Levi's memoir is not just a personal account of suffering, but also a testament to the importance of memory and truth-telling. He writes with the explicit purpose of bearing witness to the horrors of Auschwitz, ensuring that the world does not forget what happened. The memoir confronts readers with the moral responsibility of remembering the Holocaust and understanding its implications. Levi's narrative voice is measured and rational, reflecting his background as a chemist. This detachment allows him to document events with precision while also grappling with their larger moral and philosophical significance. The struggle to retain humanity. Despite the camp's dehumanizing conditions, Levi repeatedly emphasizes the resilience of the human spirit. He recalls moments of solidarity among prisoners and their attempts to maintain cultural and intellectual life, even in small ways. For example, Levi recounts his recitation of Dante's Divine Comedy to a fellow prisoner during a labor shift. This act, though seemingly insignificant, becomes a powerful assertion of their shared humanity and cultural heritage. Primo Levi's survival in Auschwitz is notable for its lucid, unadorned prose. His writing is analytical yet deeply humane, blending objective observation with profound emotional insight. The memoir is structured as a series of episodic chapters, each focusing on a specific aspect of life in the camp, such as the arrival process, labor assignments, and interactions with other prisoners. Levi's scientific background as a chemist is evident in his attention to detail. He describes the physical and psychological conditions of the camp with clinical precision, from the meager rations to grueling labors. Meticulousness lends credibility to his account and underscores the systematic nature of the atrocities he endured. Moral and philosophical reflections. One of the most striking aspects of survival in Auschwitz is Levi's philosophical exploration of the human condition. He examines how individuals respond to extreme circumstances and what happens when the structures of morality and civilization collapse. Levi introduces the concept of the gray zone, a moral ambiguity that challenges simplistic notions of good and evil. In Auschwitz, prisoners were often forced to make impossible choices, such as collaborating with their oppressors to survive. Levi does not condemn those who participated in these morally ambiguous acts, but instead seeks to understand the complexities of their behavior. Another recurring theme is the role of chance in survival. Levi acknowledges that his survival was due in part to random factors, such as his assignment to relatively less grueling work in the camp's laboratory. This acknowledgement of luck challenges narratives that attribute survival solely to strength or ingenuity. Legacy and impact. Survival in Auschwitz has become a cornerstone of Holocaust literature, praised for its honesty, insight, and literary merit. It has been translated into numerous languages and continues to be studied in schools and universities worldwide. Levi's work has inspired countless readers to reflect on the moral and ethical questions raised by the Holocaust. The memoir also serves as a warning against the dangers of totalitarianism, racism, and dehumanization. Levi's insistence on the need to remember the Holocaust resonates today as societies continue to grapple with questions of justice, memory, and reconciliation. Primo Levi's survival in Auschwitz is more than a memoir. It is a profound exploration of human nature under the most extreme conditions. Through his lucid prose and philosophical reflections, Levi sheds light on the horrors of the Holocaust, while also affirming the resilience and dignity of the human spirit. His work is a powerful reminder of the importance of memory, testimony, and the ongoing fight against hatred and oppression. By documenting his experiences, Levi ensures that the atrocities of Auschwitz are neither forgotten nor repeated. His memoir challenges readers to confront uncomfortable truths about history and humanity,